Alright, so I'm going to make this a quick video here on my old Masterscraft little flux core welder. Now this is pretty much the cheapest one you can get at Crappy Tire. I think they're like 200 bucks on sale. But I was reading about them and I'm welding right now on a project on my frame, boxing the frame on this truck. Anyway, if you want to see more about that, I've got a couple videos, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, I want this machine to run better, which right now it always pops, it gives a lot of spatter, doesn't want to like lay a nice weld. And part of the reason is probably because the polarity is set up incorrect from these for running gasless flux core from out of the box. And there's really no way to change the polarity. No factory way. And you can see I was getting it hot and it wasn't tripping the breaker, but this connection in here on the other side came loose, so it's causing a lot more amperage draw here and making this get hot, which it's, you know, not ideal. But anyway, I'm running the Lincoln wire 030, and I wanted to change the polarity on this to electrode negative. Set up from a factory, they are electrode positive. I've got a little test piece over there. So I just did it and tested it. Obviously, to take this cover off, you got a couple screws on the top, a couple on the side, and a couple on the bottom. Then it kind of slides out this way. So you can see here what I've done. I'm going to shut it off so I'm not touching in here, pointing at things. But anyway, here's your ground clamp. It used to go up and connect to this wire. This wire it loops around this side. So it came off there and just went right into here with this little wire. Now that little wire, I think they're voltage sensing wire. There's another wire here, the red one, that obviously is the positive, and it comes around the back here. So this back wire used to go right to there, to your wire feeder. So what I've done, this one already had a loop on it, so I just cut this negative wire. It came around here and went over to that one. I just cut it, curled the end, scraped the coating off of it, then just put the positive, the voltage sensing wire, in there and tightened it. And then for the other end of it, I curled it, did the same, and put it up there. So it's not too difficult. You're just literally adding one bolt and one connection. This used to be straight through on this one over to here. Now it goes up there to the wire feeder. On the negative, you can tell you got the black voltage sensing there, and then the red here for positive. That's as simple as, I read a forum, a blog or a Reddit, and there was really nothing, no pictures, but that's essentially all you're doing is an electrical circuit that you're just switching. So I just cleaned up my little test welds that I did, and you can see there's definitely less spatter and it looks a little cleaner. And you can even tell by the way it sounds when it's running. I'll set this up and just so you can hear the difference. It's not like shorting out, you know, getting that sound of shorting out, and not, you know, the weld's nicely flowing in there and you can hear it with the sound. Now I'm in setting 2 on the welder and at 4 on the wire speed. And I don't have the right tip. It's just one that I found that I shoved in there. It does the job, maybe. It should be fine. Alright, let's go. look at that already. But you notice the noise. If you have one of these and you haven't done this, you'll tell it'll make a screeching noise every once in a while as it's not trying to drive the weld in there. So I think this is definitely better, and it'll look something like that. So I just thought I'd make this video, and because there was really only one Reddit post that I found about this, so if this helps you, I would have enjoyed to watch a video like this, as I'm, doing a big project, and it gets frustrating when, you're like, why isn't this thing welding how I want? Now I think I'll test it, and yeah, if I think it's good, then I'll post this video. If it was complete trash and the thing catches on fire, then maybe I won't post this video. Or maybe I'll do a different video then, saying why not to do this. But so far, I think it's good. These are some welds I did with it before, just on some stainless. Not, nothing too crazy. But it welded before, but I think this welds better. So, anyway, hope this helps. Thanks.